live. Hello everybody. Or should I say, hey people. Hello Jim Martin. Yes, I'll be careful. The sidewalks are pretty clear right now. Hello 12. Hello Christine. Hello Connie. Colleen. And Vivian Johnson's here. And Guy Soleil. John O'Meara. And Yogi's here. Hello. Good to see everybody. Took me a few minutes to get ready here. Everything goes slower when it's cold out, you know? You can't move as quickly, your fingers aren't as nimble. Trying to do things always takes more time. Hello Benjinium. Hello, hello. And Brett Mallon. And hey Schnurtchick, how's it going? Hello Soldier Q1. I hope everyone's well. So I'm here at Commerce Courtyard. I think I've shown these elephants before. I think this is called Temba, Mother of Elephants. I think that's what this sculpture is called. Hey, Kevin Quint in the groove. Good morning. Kaplan, Steve Mikra, hello. And David Bangor, Maine, hello, hello. So we're here in the financial district. I'm going to be making my way eastward. It's extremely windy here in this courtyard because I'm surrounded by tall buildings. Hey, Joseph. Hey, Brad Palmer. I hope I didn't miss saying hello to anyone. If I did, I apologize. It's only -4, but once again, it feels a lot colder. That's why I decided to stream today. I think this is going to be the warmest day this week. Tomorrow, I think it's back down to -10 or something. So I thought -4, that's not so bad, but it feels like -14 with the wind. Hey, Midge Adams, how's it going? Michelle Gray, hello. And Pryor, hello in Maple Ridge. I used to have an uncle. I have an uncle who used to live in Maple Ridge, so I went there to visit him before, so I know Maple Ridge. I walked all around that place. So yeah, the plan is I'm going to head east through Old Town, Corktown, over the Don River, walk through Riverside, and then make my way up to East Chinatown, and then probably loop back into downtown again. Hey Hyacinth, how's it going? Thursday, yes indeed. Yeah, the wind is wicked, that's for sure. And here's Yonge Street. So, I don't know if I can walk through here without taking my life into my hands. Let's peek around the corner here. Okay, we're good, we're good. My gimbal's doing that thing. This gimbal does not like the cold. There we go. Guys, well, probably no more than 2 hours. I'm thinking I could do it in under 2 hours, maybe like an hour and a half. I do tend to walk pretty quickly. Thursday. I call Thursday the obstacle that you have to get through in order to get to Friday. It's Like, why can't it just be Friday now? I have to like put up with this Thursday nonsense first. So this is Colburn Street. So let's head up to King Street. Well, it's like this sort of alleyway here with Commerce Court West terminating that view. Not an alleyway, it's a canyon, that's it. I like narrow streets with tall buildings. They look like an urban canyon. Hey Kathleen, how you doing? Not applicable. That's true. Megan actually has a bit of trouble keeping up with me when I'm walking, especially in the winter, just because she has to be careful when she's walking. Gets slippery. Let's look straight up Victoria Street. Nice view looking down King Street. So now we are going to head east. East End boys in a dead end world. Hey, Lisa Palmer, hello, hello. Hey, Lisa Palmer, $2 super sticker. Well, thank you very much. Very, very kind of you. Go east, young man, go east. Looks like I've run into my first obstructed sidewalk of the live stream. Because in Toronto, no sidewalk goes unobstructed. It's been a while since I've said that, right? Ah, thanks very much, Hyacinth. Here's the new Google headquarters. I just wonder though, Google has made a big deal about saying that they're allowing their employees to work from home indefinitely. So who's going to work in this brand new big office building they just built? I guess people who don't want to work from home, I suppose. Hey, Big S, how's it going? I think actually I'll take a walk down Degrassi Street too, since we're heading in that direction. I don't think I've done that in a live stream before. I have done it in a pre-recorded video. So let's check out Degrassi. Wake up in the morning feeling shy and lonely. Gee, I gotta go to school. I can Google that. Giuseppe, yes. St. James Cathedral. What you call it, big ass church. It's a big ass church. Can't even like pan up all the way up to the top of it. There we go. Michelle Sharonchuk, $4 super sticker. Well, thank you very, very kindly, Michelle. It's very much appreciated. I hope you're enjoying the walk so far. Just getting started. Oh, Philadelphia walks, that's awesome. I mean, it's not awesome, but I mean, it is awesome, I guess. It's not awesome that it had to happen in the first place, obviously, but it is awesome that today marks a good day. Happy birthday to your mom, by the way. So I'm kind of walking a little bit more quickly than usual today. All right. It's Jarvis Street. Trying to avoid my hand freezing up like last time. To wiggle my fingers around sometimes. Check out this mountain of snow here. Dirty, disgusting city snow. It's only nice for about an hour after it falls. And then it becomes brown and muddy and yucky. It is indeed a mountain of ice. It's not really snow anymore. Yeah, I think I have to up my glove game a bit. Yeah, we've been getting snow after snow after snow. It snowed again yesterday. Just briefly though. I don't think it amounted to much. Maybe a centimeter at the most, but it was coming down pretty hard for about a half an hour. Hello, MW. No snow where you are, right? By March or April, just in time for when all the snow would be melting away anyway. There's George Street. So this is Old Town. This is one of the oldest parts of the city. Old Town is sort of a neighborhood that's within the St. Lawrence. I guess Old Town encompasses St. Lawrence. So I guess St. Lawrence and Corktown are within Old Town. I think that's how it works. St. Lawrence is to the south and Corktown is to the east. Hey Patrice, how's it going? And Jerry K, I'm doing great, how are you? Here's Frederick Street. And Vivian Johnson, $27.99 to help get a good pair of warm gloves. Wow, okay, thank you so much, Vivian. think I can definitely up my glove game now. It's very, very kind of you, and very, very much appreciated. Right now I have one hand with two gloves on over top of one another, and the other hand has no glove, because I need a gloveless hand to do certain things that I can't do with a glove on. So I keep that hand in my pocket. I think I've mentioned this before. It's sort of like my weird system I have here. And I only take it out of the pocket when I need to use it. This is only a winter predicament. In the summer, this is obviously not an issue. Patrice, you feel good? Nice. Here's Sherborne Street. We're making our way into Corktown. I think it's just a little bit further ahead. Hey, Fat Toady, greetings. Yes, Vivian, yes. I think that's very important. I have to keep in tip-top condition. Especially my hands. My hands are a big part of this whole live streaming thing. My hands and my feet. The rest of my body doesn't matter all that much. Hey Susan, how you doing? Good afternoon. Monica, New Jersey, 1999 super chat. Wow, thank you so much, Monica. A generous super chat. And thanks for always watching my videos and commenting and participating in the streams. And Steve Mikra, $2 for new heated gloves fund. Wow, thank you so much, Steve. I saw when Action Kid was doing his stream, he uses heated gloves. And I saw that he lost one of his heated gloves somewhere in the tunnel between Times Square, 42nd Street subway station, and the Port Authority bus terminal. He lost one of his heated gloves. And he went back to look for it and he couldn't find it. Maybe I'll have to ask him what sort of heated gloves he uses. Gypsy, well, thank you very much. I'm glad you enjoy them. Six inches of snow in New York City and Long Island. Wow. Get ready, Scott. Hey, Novo Casas here. Hello, hello. And you wake up my gimbal, starting to drift again. Wake up! There we go. Are they a bit expensive? Yeah? Yeah, I'm always double checking my glove situation to make sure I haven't dropped one. Seems like a very easy thing to do. And I think I have dropped them a couple times, but luckily noticed right away, so I could go back and pick it up within like seconds. But one of these days, I won't notice. Hey Jeanette, hello, hello. Welcome to today's stream. Another cold, snowy day. And snow is coming down very lightly right now. Alright, Susan, we will be here. Now, I guess 6 inches is not an insignificant amount of snow if it happens in one big dump. The grocery stores are probably going to be packed with people. Donald Pryor. Did he do that? Wow. Alright, here's Parliament Street. We're pretty much leaving downtown. We're kind of at the eastern limits of downtown. Technically, I suppose the Don River is the eastern limit of downtown. But we are in Corktown now. Yeah, battery pack. I don't know if I'm too keen on that whole thing. Having to take a battery pack around just to keep my hands warm. $79, huh? Well, at least walking in this direction, the wind is not assaulting my face. And let's see, we've got over 100 people enjoying the stream so far. Hello to everyone. Anyone I haven't said hello to. Any lurkers out there, hello to you as well. Don't be afraid to come out and say hello. I think finally, early next week, maybe on Tuesday, the temperature is supposed to go above 0 for the first time in a while. That'll be nice. Maybe melt some of the snow away. Yes, Jerry K. Yes, thank you. By all means, yes, if you haven't subscribed to my channel and you enjoy my walks, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. I've been very happy with how fast my subscribers have grown over the last month or so. I think I might hit 7,000 a lot sooner than I was expecting to. I think I'm already at 6,700, around 6,700. I just hit 6,000 in the middle of December, so yeah, I'm very pleased with the way things have been going. I think that big blizzard video really helped me out. I got a lot of views and I gained a lot of subscribers just due to that one video. This building here was used as the police station in the TV series Orphan Black. Of course, it's just some, I think, warehouse or office building of some sort. I think it's a warehouse. But it does look like a pretty convincing old police station. Thanks, Colleen. Well, hello there. What lovely eyes you have. Oh, and you too. My goodness. Novel costs. Yeah, the first season was by far the best. The second season was okay. I kept watching though, but I didn't enjoy the show as much as I did in the first two seasons. It's kind of sad when that happens. That's a good song, Scott Briggs. Was it the Payolas who did that song? For some reason, there's two bands that I tend to get mixed up. The Payolas and the Romantics. Sometimes I'm not sure which song was by which band. I think the Romantics did Talking in Your Sleep, right? And the Payolas did Eyes of a Stranger. I think that's a Canadian band too who did that song, Eyes of a Stranger. Payolas, I think they're from Vancouver. And the Romantics are from Detroit, I think. Mazzy has. Yeah, I'm not too sure what the situation is around here. Expensive. Everything is expensive. Anywhere in and around downtown. Yeah, that's true, Novel costs. It's like the writers sort of can't keep it going, right? Or maybe the writing staff changes, the showrunner changes, something changes, and they just can't maintain the momentum that they had in the first season or two. Or they start trying to get too convoluted with their plots and things like that. Detracts from the sort of believability of the storylines. I mean, I like sci-fi and all, but I also like it to be at least grounded in some reality. Sci-fi is my favorite genre in terms of movies and TV. I think comedy is probably just about tied with it, close second. Hello there. Right, just crossing River Street. So we're almost out of downtown. We'll be heading over the Don River there momentarily. I started watching the Book of Boba Fett. I watched the first 3 episodes, I think, and it's alright. I don't think it's as good as The Mandalorian, but I don't know. I don't find it to be all that bad, I guess. I'm willing to keep watching to see where it goes. Some people don't like how Boba Fett is portrayed. They want him to be nothing but a badass constantly, but I don't know, how realistic is that really? He's a person. Colleen, you know, they do actually. I've seen them salt the sidewalks in some parts of the city. Here's where King Street ends. Sort of merges with Queen Street here. Yahia. Yeah, I'm not going over as far as Underpants Park. That's down in that direction. I did walk through there though, just in a recent video that I posted. Posted a video a few days ago where I ran into a subscriber in the distillery district. He was from Colombia. He told me he watches my channel. And then after that I walked through Underpants Park, as you call it. There's the Don Valley parking lot. The traffic is moving right now. Queen Street Viaduct. There's Regent Park over there. Quickly redeveloping neighborhood. The financial district. TV froze. That doesn't sound good. Where would I first go when dine-in reopens? I'll go to a sit-down location of Burrito Boys. I'm very predictable that way, right? The location on Adelaide Street that Bevy and I tried to go to. Well, we did go to it, but for some reason they had all the tables and chairs blocked off. Even though dining in was permitted, they chose to not allow indoor dining at that location because they didn't want to have to get someone to check people's vaccination status at the door, I think. Maybe they just didn't have an available person to do it. I don't know. So Bevy and I had to take our burritos elsewhere. So now we're in the Riverside neighborhood, which is a sub-neighborhood within Riverdale. All these neighborhoods within neighborhoods, sometimes it can be a little confusing. Whoa, her hat blew right off her head. Glad I'm not walking in that direction. Apparently I'm walking in the right direction to not have my hood blown off my head. I have my hood up right now. Oh yeah, Jerry K. Yeah, you like this area? Zoom in on the mural. And there we go. Oh, look, it's a large bird. Oh, it's a turtle. Some bunny rabbits. And some human beings. And a deer. Nice. Got all sorts of animals of various species. The sidewalk here is ridiculous. It's just a lumpy mess of ice and slush. It's soft in some areas and hard in other areas. And very difficult to walk on. I always wonder if these phone booths work any longer. This one, I'm going to guess no. I would have to say strong no for this one. Look at the receiver. Why is this even here anymore? Yeah, some people do not do their civic duty in front of their storefronts. Just a little bit of shoveling, a little bit of salt. It wouldn't take all that much to get rid of that lumpy ice there. I guess they want people to potentially slip and fall in front of their storefront. Yeah, I heard, Monica, about the big storm heading to the northeast. Luckily, that one will miss us here in Toronto. Messy where Johnny is, yeah. Is Johnny streaming right now, or because I thought I heard him mention that he might stream today. So Degrassi Street is just a little ways ahead. We'll walk along the streets that Joey Snake and Wheels used to hang out on. Zit Remedy reunion, yeah! Although I guess that's not possible. Wheels is no longer with us. That's the Walking Man dude's emergency hotline, right? There's a GO train. All right, let's cross. Thanks. Hey Sharon, hello in Israel. Yeah, your old neighborhood, Jerry? Yeah, look, I found Degrassi Street. Although they took a little bit of artistic license when they created the show, and they changed the spelling a little bit. On the show it's just one word, and here it's sort of like divided into two parts, but it still counts. Still sounds the same when you say it. Canoe cannabis? I didn't even notice that. What's the time here now? It is 12:01 in the afternoon. You lived on Degrassi way before the show, yeah? So this is it. This is Degrassi Street. It's just an old street with 19th century row houses for the most part. Did I get my booster? Yeah, I got my booster a while back. I think almost 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago tomorrow. Wake up in the morning, feeling shy and lonely. Where's the Degrassi gang? Hey, Goldilocks. Cornwall, England. We have a Cornwall here in Ontario. It's not all that surprising. We have many towns and cities in Ontario named after English towns and cities. Raccoons have taken over. That's true. I saw one early this morning. I almost stepped on it as it scurried across the sidewalk. So here is Degrassi Street. Some nice old homes along here. Two blue turtles, $50. Watch your channel every night. Love it when you break out singing. My husband does the same. When you did West End Girls was the best. Love Toronto. Wow, thank you very, very much, Two Blue Turtles, for that very generous super chat. I'm glad you're enjoying the channel and all my peculiar ramblings and little outbursts of song. And we are now in the East End, not to be confused with the West End. The East End boys and the West End girls. Actually, I just watched the video for that song yesterday. I've always enjoyed that song, and the video is pretty cool. I like how in the video for West End Girls, Neil Tennant is the singer, and the whole time he's, you know, on camera singing along to the lyrics, and his bandmate just sort of stands beside him and does absolutely nothing for the entire video. He barely looks at the camera, he doesn't have anything to say, and very little to do. I wonder if that was part of the plan, or if he felt like he was being underused in the video, underutilized. Hey, Rhonda Lloyd. What is this street? Cummings Street. I just won't comment on that. If anyone remembers watching the old Degrassi show, in some episodes the kids would go to this store in the neighborhood called Degrassi Grocery, and that's where Degrassi Grocery used to be. That used to be an actual convenience store with a sign. I think that was like a white sign that said Degrassi Grocery, but now it's been converted into a residence. So there you go, the old Degrassi Grocery. The school, though, from the show is not in this neighborhood. There is a school around here that looks similar to the one in the show, but the actual school building they used is in Etobicoke, down in the lakeshore area of Etobicoke. And that school still stands as far as I know. Although there has been news that the site was up for redevelopment. Sharon, it's around -3 Celsius. Or -5. Somewhere in that range. There's Dundas Street. So up ahead is Gerrard Street, and that's where we'll be coming into East Chinatown as we continue walking along the famous Degrassi Street. I'm just walking in the street here. My hair is in my face. I cannot see. Hey, Funny Dog, yeah. Long time no see. Haven't seen you in the chat for a while. I did see you commented on my recent video. Christine Camley, $20 super chat. Wow, thank you very much, Christine. Once again, very kind and generous of you. I hope all is well out in Vancouver. Or are you in Toronto now? You said you were coming here. Have you already come and gone, or are you still in the area? Funny Dog takes awesome photographs that he posts on his Instagram. Lots of candid photos out in the streets of the city. He's really good at capturing people. Nice residential area here. You're still in Toronto, Christine? Enjoying all the lovely dirty white icy what used to be snow piled up everywhere. Still pretty white right here. I guess this is alright. It still looks like snow. But once you get onto the main streets, forget about it. Alright, here's Gerrard Street. Our little journey down Degrassi Street has come to an end. Cue the closing credits. Eastdale Collegiate Institute, not Degrassi High. Why isn't this school called Degrassi High? Come on, it's right on Degrassi. Hello, Helen. Welcome to East Chinatown. You can see all the way down to the Aura condominium here. Whoa. Whoa, calm down there, gimbal. Whoa. There we go. Mike Landry, $5. Hello, hello. How are you, Mike? Thank you very much for the super. It's always awesome to have Mike join in the stream. Alright, now on the to find the little walking path here just to get onto the sidewalk. There we go. Alright, so now we're heading west again. So we were walking east for like a while, and and then north on Degrassi, and now back west we go towards downtown. And I believe that's the Taj Mahal. East Chinatown has a little bit of India sprinkled in for good measure. In my last live stream with Megan on Saturday, we walked through the other Chinatown for a little ways. That one is on the west side of downtown at Spadina and Dundas. And that's the bigger, more well-known Chinatown. This one is a bit more under the radar. It's not as big. It's not really advertised on the tourist brochures and things of that nature. And maybe it's a little more authentic than the main Chinatown. I don't know, that might be up for debate. It's just much smaller though, of course. Hey Tam V, how you doing? Calvin, I'm in your neighborhood, nice. Hey, Alex. Alex gets around. T.O. is in the house doing his modding. The temperature I think is currently -5-ish. -3 to -5, in that range somewhere. You were lurking, were you? Haha. Here's Broadview Avenue. This is the other main street of East Chinatown. Sharon, this is the neighborhood known as East Chinatown, which is east of downtown Toronto. There's another Chinatown on the west side of downtown. That's quite a bit bigger. Hey cab, that streetcar wants you to move. This cab driver is kind of clueless here. Okay, there you go. Is he determined to make his turn here? It looks like he is, even though the light is green. Alright, I guess I'm going to miss this light because this streetcar driver did not want to wait. And he's angry for some reason. He's waving his hands around and gesticulating at a furious rate. Hey, Chef Cat. Yeah, long time no see. Yeah, everything is very well, Chef Cat. I hope winter's treating you well as well. Chef Cat made an appearance in one of my videos. He ran into me on the street, on Bloor Street. Michelle Gray, $10 towards your hot drink fund, and thanks as always for the great videos and streams. I always enjoy them. Well, thank you very, very much, Michelle. And thank you for all your ongoing support. Very kind and very much appreciated. All right, now I think I can finally cross the street here after that streetcar debacle. That's north up Broadview. Up that way is Riverdale Park, where you get that skyline view. And there's a look back down Gerrard Street East. It's looking straight through East Chinatown. If you continue walking east on Gerrard Street, you'll eventually go through Little India, or the Gerrard India Bazaar, I think is its proper name. Broadview Avenue. I'm not sure what Boba Boy is, Sharon. Maybe someone in the chat has been there. Can fill you in. And there's the old Don Jail. Now part of the Bridgepoint Health Center. And that building was used in the show Orphan Black as well. It's the evil corporation that was responsible for all the bad things happening on the show. Alright, Funny Dog, thanks for dropping by. It's good to see you in the chat. Yeah, I think it's a restaurant, Sharon. I'm just not sure what the deal is with it. And I think I've mentioned before that the old Don Jail there was the site of Canada's last execution before capital punishment was outlawed in Canada. I think that was in 1964 or somewhere around there. I think someone was hanged. That was the last execution at the Don Jail. Look at the sidewalks here. There's barely any room to walk. It's like if two people pass each other, it's a whole situation. At least this guy is doing something about it here. No worries. So you're like battling this ice situation here. Yeah.
The city got the little mini plow like 2 or 3 times.
Right.
They got to here and then they just turned around. It's like,
oh geez, it's like they just saw this and went like, nope, you know, and just turned around, you know, yeah.
a lot of
Yeah.
stuff.
Well,
The plow too. I haven't really been about it.
well, good on you for trying to do something here, you know, yeah.
We'll give it a go for a while. I have a heart attack.
Right. Have a good day. Yeah, the plows just turned around when they saw that. They're like, I don't want to deal with that. So that guy is taking it upon himself to do something about it. Alright, so now we're walking back into downtown. You can see the north half of the skyline there. Jeanette Morales, $10. Gotta go to a meeting. Have a great day, Ken and friends. Well, thank you very much, Jeanette, for the $10. Hope your meeting goes well and have an awesome day. And thank you very much for the super chat. Yeah, John O'Meara, it's sure taking them a while to get around to some of these sidewalks that are pretty well just right in and around downtown. Like, these are sidewalks that are fairly busy with pedestrian traffic. You think they would be a little bit more of a priority, but I guess they're a bit overwhelmed. There's the Don River. It is pretty much frozen over. I'm not sure if it's... I see some open water there, but I wouldn't take a chance trying to ice skate on there. Calvin, you can see me? Yeah? Are you in one of these apartment buildings right here? Hey William, how you doing? I'm feeling quite well. I hope you're feeling well as well. Well as well? That's kind of an awkward sentence. So these are the Oak Street apartments here. And just across River Street is Regent Park. Ah, awesome, Kelvin. Well, I'll wave to you guys. Hello. Say hi to your mom for me. Or hello, Calvin's mom, if you're listening. Hey, Keenan in London. I'm doing great. Yeah, it is a small world. Toronto is a huge city, but when you do these sorts of walk tubing adventures such as I do and Johnny, you realize that even a huge city like this is not all that big at all. It's pretty easy to cover it over and over and over again. Wake up my gimbal. Doesn't like the current weather conditions. And neither do I, so I can't say I blame it. River Street. And here's one of the last old sections of Regent Park that has yet to be redeveloped. They've been redeveloping the neighborhood section by section over the last 15 years or so, and I think this corner over here is the last section that they have yet to redevelop. So all these buildings will be torn down in the near future. and replaced with modern apartments and condominiums. Many of them rent geared to income. Some of them Toronto community housing. And some market rent buildings and condos. William, yeah, I'll say hi to Johnny next time I see him for you. And on this side is Cabbagetown. That's a weird sign. We carry human hair. I mean, it's a wig store or something, but still just kind of an odd thing to read on the side of a building. My Hebrew reading ability is not up to par, Sharon. Thanks for the translation. Some nice old row houses. Mazzy, rent is very not cheap in Cabbagetown. And wow, it suddenly started snowing pretty well here. Cabbagetown is a very expensive neighborhood. There's not a whole lot in the way of apartments in Cabbagetown. It's mostly owner-occupied homes. But there are a few apartment buildings in the neighborhood, smaller, older apartment buildings. And I have no doubt the rent is extremely on the high-end side. I think the rent is more affordable here, obviously, in Regent Park. It's a public housing development. Hey Brad, have a good day. Yeah, thanks for dropping by the stream. Guess I'll see you in the next one. So up ahead is Parliament Street. That's the main drag of Cabbagetown. I think I'll take a little walk up there for a few blocks. Hey, MM Kenny 1694, how you doing? Contrast between the old buildings of Regent Park and the new buildings behind it. So as I was saying earlier, all these old buildings will be brought down and replaced with buildings that are more in keeping with the ones behind. B&J Mart. I don't think I've noticed that store before, even though it's probably been there forever. And I've probably walked past it about 8,000 times. Marie Palmer, yes, have a great day. Thank you for dropping by. Hope you're enjoying the walk. Yeah, it's probably going to be another good 5 to 10 years, right, Kelvin, before they're finished with the redevelopment. Yeah, lots of slush here on this part of the sidewalk. Hey, Mike Landry, thanks for popping in. Have a great day, and thanks again for the super chat. And check out this awesome view of the financial district. When they tore down some of the old buildings that were here on this corner of Regent Park, they opened up this vista looking towards the financial district. Couldn't see that before. But eventually they're going to build some new buildings on this site, so this view will be blocked once again. Well, it's kind of cool to have it for now. There are like, I'm not sure how many, maybe like a dozen, we call them streetcars here in Toronto. The light rail, that's what we call them. And there's maybe like a dozen routes in the central part of the city. And lots of them run 24 hours, or a few of them I should say, run 24 hours. And some of them have dedicated right-of-ways. But most of them run right on the street, mixed in with traffic. There's also a subway system in Toronto that has 4 lines with a 5th line under construction. That should be opening maybe this year, if their timeline is to be believed. I believe that's the current plan, is to open sometime during current year. Yeah, the Up Express, Union Pearson Express, is another train that runs between Union Station and Pearson Airport. And there's also an extensive commuter rail system called Go Transit, where they run diesel trains on, I think, 7 lines spanning out from Union Station out into the outer reaches of the Golden Horseshoe. Yes, Alex. Alex is quite the transit aficionado, so he knows probably more than I do on all the details of what's going on transit-wise in Toronto. I try to keep up to date though as best I can, So at least I sort of sound like I know what I'm talking about. My main interest is high-rise construction. That's my area of interest. So I can really talk knowledgeably about all the buildings under construction. And there's a local YouTube channel called RM Transit. This young guy, Reese Martin, he is extremely knowledgeable on all transit-related matters, not only in Toronto, but all around the world. But lots of his videos do have a focus on Toronto. And Johnny did a collab walk with him recently. Yeah, a lot of things should have been built 5 to 10 years ago, right, Alex? Or even 20 years ago in some cases. Line 5 should have been built 25 years ago, and it almost was until a certain politician canceled it. Now we're on Carlton Street. We're headed into the core of downtown. I think I'll take us all the way up to Church Street or so. People like to poo-poo transit in Toronto, comparing it to like mega cities in Asia and things like that. But I don't know if that's really a fair comparison. At least in North America, Toronto's transit system is definitely one of the best. And I think it's the second busiest, or third if you include Mexico. I think New York, Mexico City are the only two transit systems that are busier than the Toronto Transit Commission in terms of ridership. And I think Toronto has more projects underway expanding its transit system than any other city in North America. More money is being spent to improve the transit system in Toronto by far, I'm pretty sure, than any other North American city. And that includes the regional commuter rail system as well. Hey Schnurt Chick, how's it going? Yeah, the subway does not run 24 hours, but some streetcar routes do run 24 hours. And of course there's a large network of buses, city buses, that run 24 hours. I think Toronto's night bus network is the largest such network in North America for all-night bus service. Terratopia, hey, I didn't even know you were here. So hey, awesome. Glad you're enjoying the walk. And thanks for modding. Have a great day. Everyone check out Terratopia's channel. She has her own YouTube channel. It's Choo Choo's Diner. I showed this in one of my recent videos. Choo Choo! I totally want to come here now. Maybe once indoor dining is permitted again. Someone asked earlier, what is the first place I'll come? Maybe this is where I'll come. Choo Choo's Diner. Hey, William Long. Well, thank you very much. And I hope all is well in Scotland. Derry, Ayrshire. Derry, Ayrshire. I'll have to look that up. See exactly where that is. There's Allen Gardens. I remember looking at the Toronto subway last train times one time, and even though the system as a whole shuts down by about 1:30 or so, there are some final trains that you can catch that do run quite a bit later than that, just on their last run, I would say. Like some go up to 2:30 in the morning, I think. Passing lane, I know. As soon as we get to an intersection, I kind of pick up the pace just to get around some people. Little B Supermarket. This is one of those neat little neighborhood grocery stores that I never go to, even though I live literally just across the park, on the other side of the park here. So we are in my neighborhood now. Yeah, this is pretty nice right now. The snow is just coming down very lightly. Doesn't feel very cold at the moment because there's not much wind blowing. not too bad, not too bad. The sidewalks are clear here. Not too much to complain about. I try not to complain too much in my videos and live streams. Okay. Here's Jarvis Street. TheKenContinuum. I've never been to any restaurant at Dragon City. What is the name of your favorite restaurant there, Ken? I think one time I did get some Chinese pancakes. I'm not sure if it was at Dragon City. It was somewhere around there. They were pretty good. I quite enjoyed those. Not applicable. That's actually fairly true, yes. I can go off on some pretty good rants. I just try not to do that during my live streams. I'll leave the live streaming rants to Johnny. I think people quite enjoy it when he does it. Do we have Mediterranean? Well, I'm quite sure we do. I think Toronto has just about every type of restaurant that you can think of, Sharon. It's probably one of the most diverse food cities in the world. The city of Toronto is over 50% foreign born, which is extremely high. Even New York City is only like something like 25% foreign born. Here's Church Street. Wow, the road is really slippery right here. So let's just go right up to Yonge Street, and I think that's where I will call it a stream. We sort of started at Yonge Street and went east all the way to Degrassi Street, and then we started going west again. So let's go right back to Yonge Street. All right, Vivian. Hope you enjoyed the walk, and thanks once again for your generous support. Yeah, take it easy. Have a great day. I'll be warm fairly soon. My apartment is very close by. Yeah, this is Maple Leaf Gardens right here. The famous Maple Leaf Gardens where the Beatles played. In 1964, 1965, and 1966. And just about any other famous popular music act of the last 60 years that you can think of has probably played in Maple Leaf Gardens, at least leading up to when it closed in 1999 or so. Colleen, yes, thank you very much. Yeah, I think it's a red hand for stop and a white walking person for go for the pedestrian signals. I'm just remembering another time when I ended my live stream at Yonge and Carlton, some guy came at me and tried to grab my phone. Anybody remember that? Hear somebody hacking up a lung in there. So here we are, Yonge and Carlton with college on the other side. So this is where I am going to wrap up today's stream. Thank you everybody for accompanying me on this wintry walk, heading east and then heading west again, out of downtown and back in. So thanks everyone for the comments. Thanks to the mods for doing awesome mod squatting as usual, and thank you everyone for all the very kind and generous super chats and super stickers. I'm quite blown away by your generosity. And I hope to see you all soon in my next stream, and keep an eye out for my daily videos. And if you haven't subscribed, by all means go ahead and do so. Wouldn't hurt to hit that subscribe button, now would it? Nah. So until I see you all next time, I will continue. Have a great day everyone. Alex, I'm not 100% sure if I'll be doing a Saturday stream. It's depending on the weather conditions. So obvious if I do, you all get a little bit of notice ahead of time. All right, bye all. Honk.